I don't believe in tone deafness. So what do you do to improve your pitch? This works. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again. Hello and welcome to The Voice Mood. I'm your host, Olivia Pick, and today we are talking about the 3 things you need to be a good singer. Before we get started, I'm going to do what I do in every video, and that's blab. Oh, I'm sorry, we're saying yap now about my website. If you genuinely do want to schedule a voice lesson with me, that's the way to do it. I also have a lot of different resources on there, so if you like my style, my teaching, it's all on my website. It's all right there. Okay, let's get into it. The 3 things you need to do to become a good singer, and I'm also going to tell you how you can accomplish these things. Okay, I'm really excited. Number 1, rhythm. And yeah, it's a stereotype that singers struggle with rhythm. When you think about the job of a singer, it's carrying a melody or a harmony. Oftentimes, the pulse of a song, the drive, is really spearheaded by the drums and the bass guitar. And sometimes singers can get away with leaning on those instruments to keep time. It's easy to speed up, it's easy to slow down. But when I'm talking about rhythm, I'm also talking about note values. Note values tell you how long to hold each note. And it can also apply to style. Is it offbeat? Is it a march? Is it a waltz? Knowing the feel of a song in rhythmic terms is really important, but even that can be a little advanced. To be a good singer, you at least have to be able to stay in the right tempo, the right speed, most of the time. And if you get a little off, be able to recover. A good way to test this is if you put a karaoke track on your phone and you're singing along to it, are you able to listen to the music and follow along and not get behind, not speed up? If you are struggling with rhythm and you would like to get better at rhythm, I would say embody rhythm. So when you're singing, move. It helps ground you. It helps a lot of different things, actually, moving while you're singing, as long as it's not super duper distracting. It helps with the feel. Feel and rhythm go hand in hand. I'm going to show you the difference. Okay, perfectly still. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. All right, now I'm going to move. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. It's so much easier to sing with feeling and in time and with the correct note values, the correct rhythm. Number 2, pitch. Here's the thing. I don't believe in tone deafness being a thing because I'm a teacher and I've heard people say they're tone deaf and then they're actually not. There are so many anecdotal stories I could tell you of people really turning their pitch story around and being able to actually sing in tune, actually sing with the correct pitches, even though they thought they were tone deaf. There could be a lot of reasons why someone is not singing the correct pitch. Being actually deaf, of course, and that could play into it, someone's hearing abilities. A lot of times people are not singing the right pitch because they are trying to hear themselves. So if they're singing with a singer, if they're singing with a track, they might sing higher or lower because they want to be able to hear their own voice, because when you're matching the singer, you might blend in with the singer and you might not be able to hear yourself as well. So that is just one reason why people sing off key and don't really realize they're doing it. So what do you do to improve your pitch? This works. It works better, I would assume, if you're doing this with a teacher because they can kind of steer you back. Doing vocal warm-ups is a great way to improve your pitch. And not just doing any voice warm-ups, doing the same voice warm-ups many times weekly. That is how I've seen my students improve their pitch. That exercise of going all the way through your range, doing the same ba-da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da. You learn what those intervals are. You learn what your voice is doing when you're in that range, and you memorize the sound of it. Soon enough, you will be able to connect the dots between pitch and your voice, and I stand by that. I stand by that. Number 3, lastly, expression. You really can't have music without expression, right? Literally express yourself. The best singers express themselves through music, and that's what sets apart good singers from great singers. And I'm not the first person to say that. It's just true. You can really sing anything with expression, and it comes from being a little bit of an actor about it. You know, being able to show us through your dynamics that you're telling a story with the music. If you're having a hard time expressing yourself through song, you can put little notes in your lyrics or your sheet music of when you want to be louder, when you want to be quieter. You can study artists who are really good at sounding angry while they're singing and taking some stylistic notes. The whole point of music is to communicate. It's an art form. It's not about sounding perfect all the time. It's about connection, connecting through song. Right? Here's with no expression, but all the right pitches and rhythm. I wish it wasn't 4 a.m. standing in the mirror saying to myself, you know you had it. Here's with expression. I wish it wasn't 4 a.m. standing in the mirror saying to myself, you know you had to do it, I know. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again. So much different. It's even hard to sing with no expression sometimes if you really are having a good time and you really love the song, you know what I mean? Anyways, those are my top 3 things to get really good at if you want to be a good singer, and I hope that these things help you. If you have any questions, comments, grievances, or want to share anything that you think makes a good singer, please put it in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say, and I'll see you next time. Bye!